Hey gang, it's Luke Austin from your midday show here on Big Frog 104 with today's burning question. Do you belong on Central New York roads? I know that's a crazy question, right? Well, what happened is we found a new website from the DMV called ePermit Test, and you can take a permit test from any state in the U.S. for free as a practice test to get yourself ready for your license and to kind of see if you belong driving on the roads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off 5 of the first questions, and then I'll take the rest of the test myself because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me take a test. I'll give you a couple of the sample questions, and then I'll put the link in the story to the rest of the test. You can take them yourself and find out who belongs on Central New York roads. So without further ado, here we go. Question number 1. Teenage drivers are more likely to be involved in a crash when A, they're driving with their peer as a passenger, B, they're driving with adult passengers, C, driving with teenage passengers, or D, they're driving without any passengers. Most likely to be involved in a crash, I'd say when they're driving with teenage passengers. Correct answer. All right, question 2. Before you reach the intersection when crossing railroad tracks in slow traffic, you should sound your horn as you're crossing the tracks, stop on the tracks until your light turns green, stop between the crossing gates in case they close, or wait until you can completely cross the tracks before you proceed. I'm going to go with that last one. And that's correct. Awesome. So question 3, which of the following is true about vehicles displaying a diamond-shaped sign indicating a hazardous load? A, they're not allowed to drive on freeways. B, they're not allowed to exceed 35 miles an hour. C, they must stop before crossing railroad tracks. Or D, they always have the right of way. I'm going to go with C, they must stop before crossing railroad tracks. And that's correct too. All right, so far so good. Question 4, when entering a freeway, you should track traffic by using A, the inside and outside mirrors only, B, only your rear view mirrors, C, all mirrors and turning your head, or D, only your left side view mirror. Well, I'm pretty sure that's C, all mirrors and turning your head. And that's correct as well. All right, question 5, what are the colors of the warning signs that indicate hazards ahead, such as curves in the road or narrow bridges? A, black letters or symbols on a white background. B, black letters or symbols on a yellow black background. C, white letters or symbols on a blue background. Or D, white letters or symbols on a green background. I'm pretty sure that's black letters or symbols on a yellow background. And that's correct too. So I'm going to take the rest of the test. I'll be back with you in a second and I'll let you know exactly how I did. All right, I just finished my test and it says it only took me about 3 minutes. I got 18 out of 20 correct for a total score of 90%. And just so you believe me, here's a quick screenshot of that. All right, there's my official test results, just so you know I'm not pulling your leg. All right, now, can you pass the test too? We want to know if you're safe enough to drive on the roads here in Central New York. Or maybe you know somebody who's just terrifying when they're behind the wheel. So make them take the test and maybe prove to them that they need to bone up on their driving skills or something. So let us know how you did in the comments below. We'd love to know how good at driving Central New Yorkers and Big Frog 104 listeners are. We'll talk to you again soon.